been good. It's been a good buzz in training, and lots of competition in dry weather for a change, which has been nice. It's been good. It's been a good week's training, good preparation. The most pleasing thing for me was the young guys who finished the game off. I mean, going into a cauldron like Po last 20 minutes and actually, finishing the game with a group of guys who have come through the academy system together and finishing the game off was really pleasing. I thought they were really physical. They got the detail right, but it was a great finish to the game and a memorable one for those young lads who played. It was always a relief to get over the line. We've had lots of one-score games. The Cardiff games are not the stuffing out of the boys for the Scarlets game the week after. And then obviously the Bulls are a pretty physical side. You saw what they did to Exeter at the weekend. So it's been, they've been close games and it's been a relief to get over the line. But actually the manner in which the boys did it in a place like Po was outstanding. I'm not sure it's about kickstarting our season. I think we've been relatively consistent in the way we've played. I think we just haven't closed out those one-score games. I mean, losing to Po in the last play of the game, then the same the week after against Cardiff, and we've had a lot of close games. It's just about learning and it's about growing. And like I say, that the opportunity for those lads to finish that game off, get over the line, was one memorable for them and actually a relief for us as coaches and players. And it's not about kickstarting, but it's about backing up a win away from home with a solid, tough performance at home this weekend against the Lions. Well, I fancy anybody at home, in front of the crowd. We're a tough team to break down at home, and we know a lot about the Lions, and it's all about physicality this weekend. We've just got to make sure as a group we can be as physical as we were against Po this weekend. So I've got no doubt the team we've picked and the bench that we've got the capability of winning and winning well, hopefully. Yeah, Rod Wills will be back, which is great for us. Looking forward to seeing him play. We've had a bit of bad news this weekend around Gonzalo, who will be out for the rest of the season, which is a real shame. But on the flip side of that, we've had some good news with Ollie Griff, who seems like he doesn't need an operation, but he'll be, and hopefully he'll be playing before the end of the season. So some bad news for Gonzo because he's an integral part of our squad. A great competitor and a great bloke, but much better news for Ollie. So good news and bad news. We know what's coming, and it's been very difficult for the coaching group to fare over the course of the last sort of 6-7 weeks because we feel like we almost haven't done very much coaching. It's just been managing the group through and trying to make sure we rotate the squad to make sure we get those performances on the field. And actually, this week has been great. We've had 2, 3, 4 sessions now coming into the Lions game where we've actually managed to tweak a few bits and pieces, get some work into the boys, bit of running into the boys, and yeah, it's been great. It's been a really good week. The weather's been great. We know what's coming. It's going to be an unbelievably physical test. We had 2 very, very difficult games against the Lions over in Johannesburg. The first game we were rusty off the back of probably 3 or 4 weeks of being inactive. But then that second game against them, we did really well, and actually disappointed not to come away with the win. But we know, if we get our bits right, and if we're physical at the weekend, we'll come away with the result we need. Nobody wants to come to Rodney Parade, and that's the way it should always be. And I would back us against anybody at home every day of the week. I'm thrilled for all 4 of them. I think it's a testament to the physios and the way that Di has sort of kept Browner working, and we've looked after him in the way that he's going to have a couple of opportunities hopefully to play for us before he goes into Welsh camp. But credit to the S&C department and the medical staff for getting him back, and again credit to Di for not pushing him too hard too early. As far as Aaron goes, we all know what Aaron can do, but I'm also delighted for Rio. On the back of some of his performances this year have been outstanding. So fair play. And say Bradley coming into the squad for us has just been, I think this is his 9th consecutive start coming up potentially. So he's been great for us as well, and I'd say they're all fully deserved.